Hi everybody, Dan Illman taking a look at the Stronach 5 sequence for Friday, November the 29th. The Stronach 5 will have a guaranteed gross pool of $100,000, a low 12% takeout. And remember, the Stronach 5 has a $1 minimum wager. This week's Stronach 5 features 2 races from Laurel, 1 from Golden Gate, and it's opening day at Gulfstream Park, 2 from Gulfstream. We'll take a look at leg A, race number 8 at Laurel, 7 furlongs, conditioned $5,000 claimer. And as I always do on our Stronach 5 videos, I'm going to give you some early opinions on horses that have caught my eye. And when it's time for you to make your final selections, please use the DRF Bets ticket maker. It's just a great way to set your plays up with the Steve Chris method of A's, B's, and C's. You can weigh your opinions. You don't have to use a caveman type sequence. It's just more economical. Leg A, again, race number 8 at Laurel. Approximate post time for the first leg of the Stronach 5 is at 3:52. I'm keying my play in on 2 horses, the 4 Chicken Dinner and the 1 Alpha Betting. Chicken Dinner last time out dropped to this level. He went fast early, prompting the pace 3 wide. He battled hard against the favorite Come On Cali and just fell 3/4 of a length shy. Come On Cali was the horse to beat that day. Chicken Dinner's the horse to beat here, and she's got enough early speed where she might be able to establish the pace. Now, she's going to have to stretch out to 7 furlongs for the first time, so I also want to use Alpha Betting, who finished behind Chicken Dinner in that race last time out, but Alpha Betting was held up behind horses down towards the inside on the turn, had to alter course back to the rail in mid-stretch, and she was really motoring late, galloped out past the field with a lot of gusto. I think the 7's okay for her. And another good thing about Alpha Betting is she has shown speed in the past. I don't think she is a dead stalker closer, and I think she's going to be a lot closer to the pace this time around under Jen Miller. Chicken Dinner, my top pick. I'm also using Alpha Betting as my A's. I guess if I had to use a B, and I'm not sure I really want to, it'd be the 3 Weekend Flyer, who comes out of the faster division of those condition claimers on November the 9th. But as for right now, I'm keying the 1 and the 4. We'll move out to Northern California for leg B at Golden Gate Fields. It's a claiming race. It's a field of 6. We're going a 2-turn mile in here. I prefer the number 5, Tastes Legend, even money on the morning line. This is a horse that's just taking a precipitous drop in class. He's been competing for $8,000 claimers. He's now dropping all the way down to a $3,200 level. I thought he ran fine last time out against those better horses. He has enough tactical speed to stay close to the pace, and this is just a field he is supposed to beat. If you think the drop in class is somewhat suspicious, then you might want to use a couple of others, but I'm only going to use others as backups. Tastes Legend will be my only A. The backups would be the 2 Charlie Cowden, who got out to an easy lead last time out, wiring condition $4,000 claimers, takes the logical step up and is going to show speed in this short field. I'm not sure he's good enough to tackle a horse like Tastes Legend if Tastes Legend runs his best race. Tastes Legend ran a 75 by or 2 starts back, which would be more than good enough to win this by open lengths. But if you don't trust the drop down, you could use Charlie Cowden. Southeast Asia is a horse I guess I would use as a deep backup. He's 3 for 60 lifetime. And the last time he won a race was in 2016, so he's really hard to trust. He has run some figs that make him interesting. He also has a little bit of early speed and might be in a closest attention to Charlie Cowden. So if you really want to go deep in here, I would have the 5 Taste Legend as an A, the 2 and the 6 as B's, but Taste Legend just looks like the horse to beat, and the morning line really reflects that. We go back to Laurel for leg C of this Friday's Stronach 5. Again, $100,000 guaranteed gross pool. I want to use 2 horses in here, and again, they're the 2 horses that make the most sense on the morning line. The 1 Silent Fluidity, the 3 Got to Have a Holiday. Silent Fluidity made her first start at this level last time out. She was 4 wide on the backstretch, made a 3 wide bid on the far turn. She was in strong contention at about the 8th pole, and she flattened out. I think a mile is simply too far for her. Her best race ever came sprinting on the turf. She showed last time out she can run on the dirt. Now she's getting a cutback that I think she's really going to appreciate. And I'm also using the 3, Gotta Have a Holiday, returning to this circuit. Last time out at Parks, Gotta Have a Holiday was making her first start off an extended layoff. She didn't break very well. She rushed up to prompt the pace on the outside, and she understandably tired late. She'll now be making her second start of the form cycle for a very good ship-in trainer in Michelle Nevin, and 2 starts back, she easily exceeded par for this level, making her second start off the layoff when second at Belmont. She is a horse that with an alert break can get forward, and is a horse I think you have to use in the Stronach 5. We'll move down to Gulfstream for the final 2 legs of this week's Stronach 5. Leg D is a mile on the turf and a wide open $16,000 claiming race. I think this is the kind of race in the sequence where you want to spread. Now, I'm only going to use 3 horses right now that I want to discuss. These are the 3 horses that caught my eye, but you might want to go even a little deeper, especially if you want to pare down the early race and single the horse at Golden Gate Fields. Let's start with the 3, Love Nest. Love Nest last time out ran on dirt. While he's okay on dirt, he's not as good on dirt as he is on turf, in my opinion. I like the way he won 2 starts back for a $10,000 tag. He has tactical speed, and he likes Gulfstream Park. That 84 Beyer speed figure from 2 starts back is the exact par for this class level. Love Nest, to me, I really believe is going to actually offer a little bit of value, even though he earned that 84 in his most recent turf start. His jock is a low-profile rider that may not get a lot of attention. Maybe Love Nest falls through the cracks a bit from a wagering standpoint. Power Walker's the number 7, and Power Walker last time out at Gulfstream back in September I thought ran perfectly fine. It was his first start off a 2.5-month layoff. He had a lousy post position. He was far back early. He made a 4-wide bid from the backstretch all the way through the far turn, and he ended up finishing second best. I thought it was a good effort for Power Walker, who obviously runs well fresh, and his trainer, Georgina Baxter, clicks at a 30% rate for the year. Power Walker is also a horse that's versatile. He ended up far back because he was breaking from an outside post position in a race with a ton of pace, but he's shown in the past that if the pace isn't as fast, he can get right up close. He just looks like a very logical contender with Jaramillo aboard. Delarna is another horse that I think you should consider stepping up in class off a win at Gulfstream West, and I think just found a home on this circuit. This is a horse that's got a little bit of back class. Was actually a stakes winner up in New York as a 3-year-old. Last time out, he was supposed to win that condition claimer at Gulfstream West. He was 3 wide throughout. I thought he was very game to win. He has some tactical speed as well. Bobby DeBona, 23% this year. I think those are the 3 as of right now that I'm considering, but you might want to spread. This is a wide open race at Gulfstream, a full field, and this is the race that might make your payout for the Stronach 5. We conclude the sequence with leg E, race number 10 at Gulfstream, 1.1 miles on the turf. This race is a condition claimer. I kind of want to lean on 2 horses in here, beginning with the number 9, La Incondicional, who last time out was making her first start off a 2.5-month layoff, and she got bumped at the start, ended up far back down towards the inside. She was in a bit of traffic in the stretch, and she was running on. I think with that race under her girth, as she now makes the second start of the form cycle, she's going to be a lot tougher, and she's dropping out of the $35,000 beaten ranks to this $16,000 non-winners of 2 Life. So there are a lot of angles. She had some trouble last time out. She now goes second off the layoff. She drops in class. I want to use La Incondicional as one of my A's. The 12 Fantastic Kingdom is another horse that I also want to use because she's taking just a gigantic drop in class. This is a lousy post position for Fantastic Kingdom, but Fantastic Kingdom really doesn't have any speed anyway. So I think the jock's just going to take back, try to save as much ground as possible going into the first turn, hope the pace is fast, and come with a kick. The last time this horse was at this level, she ran second behind a next out winner 3 starts back, just completely overmatched in her last 2 races, yet showed a little bit of run. As a backup, I want to use the 3, Algodonal, who won last time out a maiden race, and I know it was not a strong maiden race, but I like the way she attacked the field on the turn and kept grinding it out late. She is a horse that is all upside. She's only raced 5 times in her career. This trainer is winning at 30%, knows where to spot the horses. Jaramillo steps aboard. I'm not sure I want to use this horse as an A, but certainly I want to use somewhere as a backup. 912 my A3AB. It is the Stronach 5 for Friday, November the 29th. $100,000 guaranteed gross pool, low. 12% takeout for this $1 minimum wager. Leg A, race number 8 at Laurel. Approximate post time 3:52 Eastern. Best of luck.